All right, hey everyone, this is Miss Crute. I'm doing a step-by-step guide on how to draw the primary and secondary color gumball machine. That's our project. The first thing you're going to need is a white piece of paper, a pencil, and something round to trace, a pretty big circle. So I'm going to be using a little Tupperware bowl. I'm going to lay it almost touching the top of my paper. And I'm going to trace around it using my pencil. So there's my circle. That's going to be the top of the gumball machine. The next step is to draw two short lines down from the base of the circle, like this. 1, 2. And then connect them with a curved line. There we go. From there, we're going to draw the sides of the base. So we need two small angled lines, so they're little diagonal lines there. And then two longer lines that go down for the sides. Leave a little bit of space at the bottom of your page. Let me move this up a little bit for you. All right, then we are going to do a curved line for the bottom of our gumball machine. Now, we're going to add it's like the slot where the gumball comes out. And to do that, let me move this up so you can see better. We're going to start about halfway down. We're going to draw an oval. It's going to get colored in black, but you can leave it for now if you want. And then we need a line that comes around that. So we're going to go over, almost touch the oval, and then curve underneath it. Okay, so that's part of the slot. Now we need to make the coin slot. It's going to be started off like we're drawing a rectangle. Except in the middle, you're going to leave a little bit of space and draw a U. That's where your quarter would go. And then close it off a little bit below. Okay? So almost just like a rectangle. From there, we're going to move on back up to our part of the gumball machine that holds the gumballs, and we're going to draw a bunch of circles. You can freehand them or find a smaller circle to trace. You want them to be about the same size. They can go all the way up to the top. Oops, that one's a little bit big, but that's okay. You can do a half a circle if it's close to the edge and you're running out of room. A semicircle. My table's in the way. There we go. So I'm filling up my gumball machine with gumballs. Don't draw too small or you'll have to draw a lot more gumballs. All right, I only want mine to be about half full, so I'm going to stop here. Then, I need to draw in the line for where the table is, where my gumball machine is sitting. I'm going to draw a horizontal line behind my gumball machine. And then if you want, you could add some sort of pattern to your table, or you could leave it how it is. That's up to you. Now, when the drawing part is finished, I'm going to color in my gumballs with my with crayon, but you can choose what color or what type of material you want to use. The first thing we're going to do is use the primary colors, and if you remember talking about those are the colors that are used to make all the other colors, and there's 3 of those. There's red, yellow, and blue. So find a red, yellow, and blue of whatever material you're using. And we're going to color about half of our gumballs with the primary colors. So don't color all of them because we still want to put our secondary colors in there. Let's do one more up here with the blue. Color as neatly as you can. All right, and then I'm going to use my secondary colors, which are the colors that are made when we mix 2 primary colors together to color the rest of my gumballs. Okay, so the color that's made when I mix red and yellow, you can go and get that out if you know what it is. If you chose orange, then you are correct. That's my first secondary color that I'm going to use. Then I'm going to move on to the color that's made when I mix red and blue. And if you got purple out, that's the color that red and blue make when they're mixed together. I'm going to put some purple in here. And then our last secondary color is the color that blue and yellow mixed together make. And that is green. And you can always switch and come back in with one of the colors that you've already used. So you don't have too much of one color gumball. Let's see, what else do I want? When all your gumballs are finished, you can go ahead and color in your gumball machine. You can choose the color for that. And then if you have paint, you could go ahead and paint your background. So I'm going to paint my background now. I need some water with the kind of paint I'm using. So I'm going to use this watercolor paint. You use whatever you have. I'm going to get some water on my brush. And I'm going to paint around my gumball machine with my blue paint. If you don't have paint, you can use whatever material you want to finish your background. And this is where we get to choose our own colors because we've already done the primary and the secondary colors together. All right, let me show you another finished version of the project. So I just used markers and crayons for this one, not paint. You can do it with whatever materials you have. All right, if you have any questions, get in contact with me. I hope you enjoyed.